Hello, I am Julie Rock and I manage the Adult Comprehensive Program. Our program lasts approximately 6 to 9 months because it's an individual journey and it's based on your learning style, how long it takes you to learn something. It sometimes can go as long as a year, and sometimes you can finish up in less than 6 months. This is your individual journey, and we want to create a curriculum that is going to work for you, that is going to revolve around what you already know, what you need to know, and your vocational goal. We offer a day program from 8:30 to 2:30, 2 classes in the morning, an hour and a half each, 2 classes in the afternoon for an hour and 15 minutes and for an hour. These are going to revolve around the core blindness skills such as assistive technology, Braille, orientation and mobility, independent living skills, and of course orientation and adjustment to disability, which are both group and one-on-one classes. The job readiness or career exploration class is to help you figure out what's going to be best for you. You can enter the program knowing what you want to do already, but if you're just not sure, you can explore with our specialist what is it that you just want to do, what you're good at, what you're able to do. Very often there are a lot more things that you're able to do than you would ever think about. Again, your journey is about you. Primarily our classes are one-on-one, about 85%. You will have groups to practice your technology, to complete assignments, and again, for OED, for speaking, to speaking to others, to give your own ideas, to vent what's going on in your life. We have a family support counselor for you to speak to in case there are challenges you're just not sure how to face and you need some coping skills. We are located at 12th Street and Northern. And now we're going to have an introduction by each of our instructors about the courses and about themselves so that you can get to know them. We will also be listening to some of the current students in various positions in the program. Some have just begun, some are about to finish. I hope this allows you to get enough information to make your informed choice for what program will fit best for you.
My name is Amy Lewis. I'm a certified orientation mobility specialist here at Foundation for Blind Children. I currently work with our adults in our Adult Comprehensive Day program. I have over 10 years of teaching experience. I've worked with all different age groups. Within our adult services for orientation and mobility, or O&M for short, we work with students to either maintain or regain their independence. O&M services include orienting to your surrounding, whether you can see or not, and learning how to find a systematic way to navigate through your environment. Orientation and mobility classes are usually done on a one-on-one basis. We do also offer group sessions. Those include like dining out, going on public transit to a coffee shop. Sometimes it's easier to do it with peers. Our focus is to navigate your home, your community, your school, your workplace, anything you need to do to feel confident and to travel as independently as possible.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Woods. I'm a certified vision rehabilitation therapist with a master's degree from Western Michigan University, and I get to teach Braille to the adult students here at the Foundation. I know many of you are a little bit nervous about learning Braille, and learning Braille does take some effort, but it has great benefits when you do decide to put the practice and the time in. I learned Braille as an adult, and I can't believe how many ways I have found to use it. The elevator buttons are no longer a mystery, nor are the signs on the restroom doors. I can read in the dark, I can read in a car without getting sick, and most importantly, you maintain your literacy. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my class at FBC.
Hi, my name is Mary Beth Wagner. I am the ADL instructor here in the Adult Comprehensive Program at FBC. ADL stands for Activities of Daily Living. This consists of cooking, cleaning, banking, laundry, budgeting, anything that you need to manage a household. One of the things that I emphasize in the class is texture, regardless of the amount of vision the student does or does not have. And the reason I do that is because sometimes vision can play tricks on you. So for example, when a student is cooking, I have them focus a lot on the texture of the meat and how that texture changes. You can apply the same concept to cleaning. A surface may look clean, but when you lay the flat of your hand on the counter, you realize there's still a lot of crumbs that are left behind. Another thing that I teach is various assistive apps to help students with concepts like identifying currency, identifying clothing, reading mail, etc. The whole focus in my classes, I want students to get to a place where their skill level and confidence grows. I want them to feel comfortable with doing the same things that they did before they lost their sight.
Hello, this is Matthew Bullis. I've been teaching technology here at the Foundation for 10 years. I've been totally blind all my life. When you come to me as your instructor, we start you off with Windows, learning how to navigate your file structure with screen readers or magnification, or both, whatever, depending on what you need. Then we also focus on document editing. So there's no excuse for a poorly edited document just because you aren't able to see it. For the use of the internet, we want to make sure you can do proper research, whether that's shopping or looking up product information or schoolwork. All of this relates to employment goals or college education.
Hi, my name is West. I am one of the Assistive Technology instructors here at FBC. In addition to productivity software that we train people on, we want to make sure that people are well-versed in all assistive technology. So nowadays, that means knowing how to use our smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or Android system, and also mobile devices such as Victor Reader Stream for reading books, recording notes, and keeping up with a podcast that people might want to listen to. So with a smartphone, we make sure that people know how to use VoiceOver and TalkBack, or Magnifier, or Zoom for low vision individuals, so that they're able to communicate through email with their potential employers, as well as using calendar to keep up with the appointments and possible job interview times, and so on.
Hi, my name is Brooke Beatty. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the Employment Services Coordinator here at FBC. My background is in human services and social science, and diversity, equity, and inclusion is one of my big areas of interest. It's a big part of the knowledge set that I leverage in working with our job seekers. In our Employment Services program, we work with job seekers with vision loss, including those with additional disabilities, and we work with them at each stage of the searching, hire, and post-hire and retention processes. Here's some of the things that we do to provide support. We help with resume writing, cover letters, LinkedIn, job search strategies, navigating disability disclosure, interview prep, and networking. We support job seekers in a wide variety of fields in Arizona and beyond, and we're adept at providing support virtually. We also work with employers to build partnerships and provide opportunities for employers to learn what it's like to work with people with vision loss, including recruitment, hiring, retention, inclusion, and promotion. Job seekers with vision loss face unique challenges and have unique strengths, and I know this from personal experience. I myself have a visual impairment, and I've been that job seeker. If you're ready to go all in on your job search, our program is here to help.
Hello, I'm Ken Meeker. I'm the career specialist with the Adult Transition Program. When working with me, I will help you do some career exploration, examine what types of careers are a good fit. We'll do some assessments, and then from there we'll go into some informational interviews with people that work in the field that you are exploring, resume preparation, cover letter writing, filling out job applications, searching career websites for jobs. We'll go over interviewing techniques. There'll be some groups where we discuss disability disclosure, the Americans with Disabilities Act, how to ask for reasonable accommodations, all of the stuff associated with going back to work. The other things that we'll cover will be examining barriers and obstacles to going back to work. We will also explore networking, ways of networking, putting ourselves out there, social media, how to brand yourself, and ultimately helping to find the right job.
Hello, my name is Susan Williams. I'm an academic liaison here at the Foundation for Blind Children. Educational Support Services program was established to support students that require more education for their job goal. You can't hand a piece of paper to a visually impaired or blind student and say, here's your test, here's your paper, this is what's due. It's working directly with the Disability Resources Services at each college and establishing accommodations, reasonable accommodations for that each particular student. Each student is unique, and each course is unique, and each instructor is unique, and you work hand in hand with the DRS office, the instructors, the VR counselor to develop and maintain a successful outcome for that student's college career, and then which leads them straight into employment. Sometimes that requires tutoring, sometimes that requires making sure their technology is at work and is working correctly, and along the way different types of technology needs to be added, such as math it's a visual subject, and they are now talking graphing calculators, which are essential, that add a lot to make you a successful student. We have graduated lawyers and engineers and doctors, teachers of the visually impaired, dietitians, graphic information technology, paralegals. The sky's the limit. If it's a viable job goal for a visually impaired or blind person, and you can justify that with VR, that's what I do, whatever it takes, and it's on a semester by semester basis.
Hello, my name is Ivan Santiago, and I co-instruct Orientation and Adjustment to Disability, also known as OED Classes, here at the Foundation for Blind Children's Adult Comprehensive Program. Our instructors here during our OED courses provide mentorship, locate resources, and facilitate one-on-one and group conversation. We also organize field trips where students are able to demonstrate their learned skills in public spaces such as transit centers, airports, parks, and other spaces. For podcast listeners, FBC also has a student-led podcast named See It Our Way, where students discuss their journey of vision loss. The podcast is available wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for See It Our Way.
Hi, my name is Melody Gerard, and I am a student at Foundation for Blind Children in the adult program. It's been life-changing. It's been incredible. My employment goal would be to retain my current employment. I own and manage rental properties, and I also am a licensed realtor. Having the interaction with the instructors, they're all so different, and they all offer such special things, and each instructor has such a special way of dealing with each student and talking to them, and also teaching you the skills that you need to learn. I was born visually impaired, and I spent most of my life working really hard to pretend that that wasn't happening and trying to fit in and look normal. And I think as I'm getting older and wiser and more self-aware, I've realized that it's not something to fight against, it's something to work with. And I've been working too hard, and and that's been detrimental to me. So if I knew how to use assistive technology, and I learned how to use a cane and all these different things, it changes my life for the better, and I finally realized that.
I'm Jim Macklin, and I am a student here at FBC. I am a reluctantly retired RN. I worked in the field for 30 years, so that is my goal, to get back into that field of nursing. For FBC, I felt like I was doing everything on my own. And then as soon as I walked in the doors here, I knew this is where I wanted to be. I realized that I'm not alone, and there are people going through the same thing that I'm going through, some a lot harder, and some a lot not as difficult. And that's been my biggest awakening, for me at least, is to know that I'm not alone. There's tons of resources, and the people here have really been a huge guide into waking me back up and realizing that I'm not done. I'm still an RN, and I still have a lot to do, and I'm excited. I'm like excited now, much more than I was before.
Hi, I'm Connie Cobb, and I'm a student at Foundation for Blind Children. I am working on being an occupational therapist. It has helped me. I'm getting a lot better at navigating and getting around and doing other things here that I feel happier about myself. I feel better. In the beginning, you feel lonely because you basically like you're in a box in your apartment, depending on how mobile your friends and family are, until you're able to figure out that you can do other things and get around on your own. This is a place to sort of speak, let it hang out, be normal, be yourself. And the teachers all know what's going on because they are going with it and still going through their own things too. So everybody helps everybody.
Hi, my name is Christine. I am a student here at the Foundation for Blind Children. This was the first and quite frankly the only choice. The facility is state-of-the-art. The teachers here and instructors are par none, just amazing instruction, and I heard nothing but good news. Probably the most challenging and intimidating part of it was probably technology. And we have such great instructors here though. Even though I didn't think I could ever actually learn this stuff in such a short period of time, I'm actually quite impressed that I've actually learned enough skills to be employable again. I mean, I could even be a computer tech at this point if I wanted to. Most impressive, and it's something that I never thought I'd be able to do again.